Hey there, it's Eddie Sanchez with EWritesPodcast. Today I'm going to be talking about online film schools. Are they worth it? Are they not? If you're into that kind of stuff, stay tuned. Let's get into it. Online film schools. Are they worth it? Are they not? I'm seeing a lot of film schools popping up everywhere. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it because, again, there's a lot of technology has gone to a place that you could do something online and it's pretty similar to do it in person. There's a lot. Technology is great. And I wrote a short blog. Should be a quick read, and I'm going to post a link down below that's going to talk more in detail about online film schools, like whether they're worth it or not. When you think about film school in general, like in person, let's talk about USC. USC is a very popular film school. I don't have a problem with USC. I think it's a great school. It doesn't matter what school you go to. Knowledge is knowledge, right? I'm going to put the stats down below. Film school, USC is worth like around $90,000. If you go there, you stay there, tuition, boarding, and room, all that stuff. If you live there, the whole experience of college, $90,000. Okay. Loans, unless you have the money. If you have the money to pay for film school, that's great. Your parents will pay for it. That's amazing. But if you don't have the money, right, and you're going to borrow $90,000. Keep that in mind, right? There's going to be interest that goes into it. And that's just 1 year. If you have to do more than 1 year, which you'll probably have, 4 years or whatever it is, right? It's going to be a lot of money. Okay, just keep that in mind. It's like you're trying to be a doctor or something, right? Film schools are overpriced. I know that for a fact. I looked into a few of them. I went to one in New York. They teach you all the basics. This was, a few years back. The school is no longer around. But it was a great school. I did learn all the basics of filming a movie, writing a script. But a lot of it I learned on my own. Like writing wasn't, they teach you the basics, but you kind of have to pick it up and start writing a lot. And I love writing. Lately, I've been so busy, I haven't even had time to write. I try to write blogs and be informative, help other people out. But my time is very, very tight. I wanted to say that, again, with the way the education system is now, right? I can see why people want to go online and pay for less money for online schooling because you're thinking it's going to be better, right? I don't necessarily want to say it's bad to do an online training, but it's not the same. Meeting with people in person and online is different. The reason we go to film schools, anybody can tell you this, is not only to get the knowledge, but it's also to get to meet the connections and meet the people, meet your future producer or your future director or whoever, right? Or screenwriter. But keep in mind, there's a cost. If it's going to be cheaper online, right? You're not going to get the camaraderie. You're not going to interact with people, right? Let's say somebody is your classmate and they're across, let's say, Oklahoma or something like that, and you're in Florida or whatever. You're not going to get together and film a project. Versus me, the people I went to film school, they're local, right? In New York City, you could just contact them. Hey, most of them, right? Hey, do you want to film something together? Do you want to work on something together, right? And that's different because you get to interact with them in person. I'm sure you'll interact. There'll be people online that you get to interact with, right? You get to do projects with, maybe, hopefully, right? But that's the whole idea of a film school. There's a lot of knowledge out there. YouTube is very great to learn stuff. If you want to learn about filming with certain cameras and all this stuff, it's all online. Knowledge is power, right? So if you want to do something, learn as much as you can about it. Find the most affordable film school. Like if you're saying, I'm going to go to film school, regardless of, what Eddie says, do your due diligence and do a lot of research and make sure it's affordable and make sure you have a plan for paying for that school. because film school is expensive. They're overrated. Again, I can't stress this enough. Do your research, find out the best schools, what they offer. Do they offer alumni some kind of advantages? Do they have meetups where you get to meet other filmmakers? Do they have film festivals, for screenwriters or other filmmakers? I'm saying? Something that gives them a leg up over the competition. You want to look for things. Anyway, I'm going to post a link to my blog down below. It just goes into whether online film schools are worth it or not. It's just a little, information. I don't want to overload people with a lot of information with 1,000 pages. It's just a 500-word blog that gives you my thoughts on, on online film schools. Since I went to an in-person film school. If you guys have any questions, as always, drop them down below. I'm glad to be making videos again. I know I'm busy, so I won't be able to make them as much. But leave your comments down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my podcast, my YouTube, and all my other channels. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.